The wind howled like a hungry wolf that night, whipping around the old Victorian house, rattling the window panes and clawing at the door. Inside, huddled by the dying embers of the fireplace, sat an old woman. Her name was Alara, and she was waiting for the darkest hour of the night when the echo would return. It had been 100 years since she first heard it, and every year on the solstice, it came back to her, pulling her deeper and deeper into its sorrowful song. The echo was the lament of the dead, and it repeated their wails like a broken record, only it wasn't a record, it was a curse that bound her to this house, to this world, and to the memories of those who had passed on. She had tried to escape it, to outrun it through the halls of time, but the echo followed her, and now, a century later, she was its prisoner. Its icy fingers dug into her bones, stealing her warmth, her life force, her very soul. For a moment she thought she might be going mad. Then she felt something brush against her leg, something cold and clammy like a corpse. She screamed, but the sound died in her throat as a translucent figure coalesced out of the shadows. A young girl with long flowing hair and a tattered nightgown. Her skin was the color of alabaster, stretched tight over bones that were too sharp, too angular. Her eyes, they burned with an eerie green light, and they were filled with an ancient sorrow. "Who are you?" Alara whispered, her voice hoarse from disuse. "I am the echo," the girl said, her voice a hollow rasp, "and I have been waiting for you." Alara recoiled as the girl stepped closer, as if drawn by some invisible force. "What do you want from me?" she croaked. "Your memories," the echo whispered, reaching out a skeletal finger. "Give me your memories, and I will set you free." The memories, Alara thought. For a moment, she hesitated. All her life she had cherished those memories. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. They were a part of her, a part of who she was. Could she really give them up? The echo sensed her struggle and pressed its attack, its icy fingers digging deeper, draining her, weakening her. The memories flickered like dying embers, and one by one they were sucked up by the echo, leaving her empty, hollow, nothing more than a shell of her former self. With a final scream, the last of her memories were ripped away and the echo vanished, leaving her alone in the darkness. But the darkness was no longer empty. It was filled with the memories of 100 years, a century of sorrow and regret. And then, as the first rays of dawn peeked through the window, the memories began to stir. They coalesced into figures, each one a specter of Elarea's past, and they rose up around her, their eyes burning with an otherworldly light. "You have served your purpose," Echo Alara whispered, her voice barely a thread. "Now let me join my ancestors." And with that, she closed her eyes, surrendering to the darkness. As the sun rose higher in the sky, the house grew silent. The only evidence of the previous night's horror was the cold, clammy touch that lingered in the air.